Caboolture, Alex, that's where I am this morning. Caboolture Historical Village is where we are waking up. And this is a village gender reveal party on the weekend when I was doing a walk through New Farm Park. The balloons that they had blew away and blew into the rose garden. It was a girl. Everyone found out a little prematurely about that one. But anyway, a little bit of fun. Good morning, guys. Yeah, at the moment, we've got a low pressure system that is sitting idle in the middle of the country at the moment. It stretches all the way from the Northern Territory right down towards the east coast of Australia. It is going to stay stagnant today, and then from tomorrow we'll start to see it continue its journey east, but it is going to break up. There will be a little bit of cloud and some showers associated with that. Here in Queensland today we will see some more onshore cloud, and that is due to a high pressure system which is currently sitting just off the coast. Let's have a look at our temperatures for you on this Tuesday morning. Right here in, yes, the sign says behind me, Australia. There are over 70 different historical buildings that make up this wonderful facility, and throughout the whole morning we're going to take a walk down memory lane. It's like a village of yesteryear, if you like, guys. Looking forward to that. Caboolture, Alex, that's where I am this morning. Caboolture Historical Village is where we are waking up, and this is a village of yesteryear. We're going to take a walk down memory lane this morning for you, but before we do that, we'll take a look at our capital city forecast right now and see what it's back in 1979. 12 acres here. It is essentially a museum, but it is a museum the size of a village. There's over 70 different buildings here, and so when I say take a walk down memory lane, I mean the likes of the old general store, the butcher, the barber, all those sorts of things. And you can come and explore this entire place and find out all the stories about how life once was. Doesn't look as though COVID existed back in those days, does it? People behind us gathering around, they didn't have to social distance in those days. But yeah, the good old days is what we're going to explore throughout the morning, and a little bit of history here in Caboolture, team.
Yeah, it's a beautiful spot.
Are you going to get dressed up, Tim?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, Lauren's nodding at me now. Yeah, that's going to happen.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good.
Just embrace it.
Yep.
With great gusto.
I always do. I always do. I never say no. I always do. Alex, good morning. Just made it down the road to the hotel and just sharing a few stories, because that's what it's all about here. At the Caboolture Historical Village, there's over 110,000 different museum pieces here, and there's about 70 different buildings in the village to take you back to the ye olde times. And hear some of the stories with some of the locals of those different periods as well. We're having a grand old time here in Caboolture Historical Village this morning. But first, we have to check our 5-day forecast and see what's happening with our weather on this Tuesday morning. Good morning to you, Brisbane. Today you can in Caboolture this morning, and we are not far from Moreton Bay, where we were yesterday at Redcliffe. There is a man with a bell approaching. Good morning to you, sir.
Hello, young Tim. It's so good to see you.
Hello,
I have something for you, Tim. Caboolture Historical Village and all members of the Moreton Bay region all agree to say, hey, yay!
Wow.
Hey, yay! Hey, yay! We are so proud of young Tim, who is so adventurous, happy and a great performer, who makes our day with his spectacular locations and accurate weather reports. I can see Tim moving to Queensland, and he really makes it a popular Today show. Hip hop! Hooray! Hip hop! Hooray! Hip hop! Hooray! Oh, youngsters, it's so good to see you all out there. Timmy, you come and stay with us.
Okay, I'm coming to stay with you. Obviously, the town crier. Sir, good morning to you. Lovely to meet. Thank you very much. That's quite the honour to bestow at this hour of the morning. Not sure about the bell, though. Wowee. Good morning to you.
Tim, we would love to spoil you, my friend.
Okay, oh, there we go. We heard it all. Yes, we'll see you in half an hour, hopefully.
Well, if you weren't awake before that, you sure are now, Tim.
Say it, don't spray it.
Oh, you better believe it. Good morning, everyone. A low-pressure trough is stretching all the way from the Northern Territory southeast into New South Wales, and it is delivering a lot of cloud across many parts of the nation on this Tuesday morning. Here's a closer look at our capital city forecast right now for you. Cairns, and, well, we may only be 45 minutes north of Brisbane, but we have gone way back in time here at the Caboolture Historical Village. Now, I thought Keith Urban was the most famous icon from Caboolture, but I hate to say it, Keith, this morning you've got some competition. We have much more to explore here at the Historical Village coming up just after 7:30, Carl.
It's like a hot tub time machine you're in this morning. Fascinating tease.
Alex. Alex, I'm in the village lockup this half hour. I'm just taking in some of the sights of the wonderful Caboolture Historical Village. And this is one of the 70 buildings that has been basically collected up. It's like a great big village museum. And you can come in and find out about all these buildings and all the history from Caboolture back in the day. This was the actual village lockup that was sat behind the Caboolture police station. And then in 1984, they picked the whole thing up and they brought it here to the village so they could preserve it and, of course, have some of the history around the place that you can learn about over the years. Quite remarkable that they've done to this place. We'll find out more about that right after we have a look at our capital city forecast for you right now. In Queensland today, Historical Society. You've been with the Society for more than 20 years. Roger, good morning.
Good morning, Tim.
You've been
Welcome to the village.
Thank you very much. It is a pleasure to be here. You have been a very busy man. Tell us.
Well, look, the village has been here 40 years. 40 years, and the society actually began 60 years ago.
Right.
And we've got to thank those people, that handful of people who actually started this whole thing going.
You don't realise when you're living and breathing it day in, day out, just how important some features and buildings in particular can be around a certain area. But here in Caboolture, you've done a wonderful job of preserving that and walking through the streets of this village here and experiencing all of the history that this region does have to offer. But now taking it to that next generation, Rog, that's quite a challenge. And we're looking at doing some holograms and things like that in some of these buildings.
Exactly right. And look, the village is changing all the time, and the holograms and our laser show that we're going to implement here, it's in the process of happening, and that's going to be such a marvellous thing for the future of the village.
It really will be a great way to tell stories and to get the history across to everyone to learn. Congratulations to you and everyone at the Society for the work that you're doing here. We are honoured to be here this morning. We'll have much more coming up from Caboolture team.
Looking forward to seeing your outfit too, Timmy. Thank you.
Well,
Half
it
an
is...
hour, Carl. Forget that, Alex. Mine goes faster. Just unplugging my Tesla here this morning. I am running a little late for the Logies. There you go, guys. Dressed up for you. She likes a drink, doesn't she? 1921 International Motor Truck this is. It is an absolute gem, built to last, much like the outfits from back in the day. I've got a little bit of a funeral garb on from back in the 1920s. A big thanks to the ladies here at the Caboolture Historical Village this morning that have hooked me up. I quite like this. It's not all that comfortable for the Queensland climate, but we're going to get by this morning and find out a little bit more about this truck. As I said, 1921. It was first used to transport bananas back in the day, and then it was transformed into a farm truck. Steel on top, and have a look at that. Wooden wheels. Gee whiz, they really built them to last, didn't they? Hey, here's a look at our capital city forecast for you right now on this Tuesday morning. The Historical Village here in Caboolture this morning. Whenever you're ready, Gazza, you're behind the wheel. As we start to lift off, it's quite a weight here this morning, having me in my top hat, a little top heavy. What do you think of the outfit, guys?
It works, Tim.
That's all right.
It looks fantastic. I think you should keep that for the Logies.
Yeah.
And a pair of tap shoes.
You're on. I've got my Buffalo Bill socks on here as well this morning. That doesn't really go with the outfit, me RMs. But hello, ladies. Oh, you're supposed to tip your hat, aren't you? Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Off to a funeral we go.
Not to the funeral director.
We'll see you with much more in.
Not to the funeral.
Yes.
Oh, hello, funeral director. Thank you.
Alex, good morning again. I've had a great morning just strolling down memory lane and taking a look back to yesteryear. We've got the old Caboolture District Hospital here in its old format. I mean, you can just head inside and see exactly how things were back in the 1920s. That is one of around 70 different buildings that was uplifted from nearby Caboolture and brought here to the Caboolture Historical Village. And there's so many different places. You can walk into a barber's, a butcher's, a baker's, the old post office, if you like, and some great stories to be told and a lot to learn about our history. Let's take a final look at our 5-day forecast for you before something else quite special happens here. And we'll start in Brisbane today, partly cloudy. Tomorrow is one of the locals here at the village, and he's been teaching people how to crack a whip. He's done it very well because you've been in a few movies, I hear, Mr. Celebrity.
Oh, no. We do a few films around here.
Yeah.
Do you want to crack it?
I do, because the whole time I've been in Queensland, I've had a few people, when I go out back, a few people that want to teach me how to crack a whip. And I've never had much success. Down?
Down behind you. Lift her up. Flick your wrist when you're at the top.
All right, here we go. No.
Bit more harder. Billy.
Oh! That was the
There you
tag.
go.
There we go.
There we are.
Oh, I'm a bit tangled. Oh.
Easy as that.
1, 2. Yeah, still have
Well
my
done,
eyes.
Tim.
Everyone else
Well
okay?
done.
We all good? We all good? Yep, thank you, everybody. We'll stay back. Okay, yep. There we go. All right. So we have had a fantastic morning here at the
Check his
Caboolture
eyes.
Historical Village. Oh, I'm shaking after that. To all the volunteers, round of applause to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I tip my hat to you all. They do a fantastic job. Not only do they want to see some more friendly faces to come and visit this place, they have weddings and school visits and all sorts of things like that, but they also need some more volunteers to come and help spread the word about our great Aussie history. There is much of it to love. Guys, we'll see you with much more tomorrow morning. See you then.
You're so brave, Timmy.
One more go? If you insist. Watch out, everyone. Step back, 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 back.
Oh, they'll be bringing this home for sure. Oh, yes.
Hey,
There you go.
got one in there.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yeah.
Is that someone off camera actually making this?
No.
No.